Cavaliers versus the up-tempo Toronto Raptors. Two teams on top of their divisions here on 2K Sports.
Good evening, folks. We have some exciting NBA action ahead here tonight on 2K Sports. We bring you the best basketball has to offer on this Wednesday night. Starting five for both teams, it's the T-Mobile starting lineups. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Clark will see if they can start the season off right with the win for the hometown crowd.
The hometown fans have waited for this day for a long time, and they're eager to see what the season holds.
Now let's take a moment for this Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. As we take a look at Cleveland. Clark, what do you think will be the key going up against this Raptor squad?
Well, the big thing here is you can't get caught ball watching, or ball gawking, as I like to call it. You got to know where your man is at all times. They were one of the top assist teams in the league last season because they spread the ball unselfishly, looking to make the extra pass every possession.
Clark, how about Toronto? What's the key for them?
Well, they're facing LeBron James, and they have to zero in on him. A talented scorer inside. He absolutely loves scoring in the paint. So what do? Send him outside. Don't let him get to the sweet spot in the paint area.
Chris Bosh was a great player in the Atlantic Coast Conference. He was on that 2008 gold medal winning basketball team for the U.S. in Beijing. He's one of the top players at his positions right now in the NBA.
CB4, they call it. Yeah. This guy can do it all. Boy, is he fun to watch, Kevin. He gets to the rim. He can knock down free throws. He's an excellent outside shooter, shot blocker, rebounder. I mean, he gives you everything you want in that power forward position. He's a tough matchup because of his quickness.
And here is Williams following the basket by Chris Bosh. LeBron. Bargnani grabs the board.
They got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing.
Gets in close. Here's Bosh. Buries the short-range jumper. He has 6.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And here is Williams, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Takes a 3. Williams' shot is good.
Well, the D was in the area, but when you're guarding a sharp shooter like that, you need to be airtight on him before he catches the ball.
Now Calderon. He's guarded by Williams. Bosh, the screen. Here's Bellinelli. Drains it off the screen.
Perfect from the field to start this game. That's really the way you want to come out of the gate.
And here is Williams. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. West. No good. Now the Raptors take it the other way. And Clark, they're starting off the season playing the Cavaliers.
The first of 4 between these teams this season.
Cleveland with the ball, trailing by 5. Shaq with the screen. Over Turkoglu. Williams' shot is good. 4 games, 1 team. That's a nice chunk of your schedule.
Exact same conference too, Kevin. So anytime you face a conference team, it's even more important and significant that you take them out.
Now Calderon. Bosh inside. He's guarded by Vereshal. And Chris Bosh can run the floor as well as any big man right now in the NBA.
Like a gazelle, Kevin, it's really picture perfect, his running style. So efficient, so effortless. But he can shoot it, he can block shots, and he rebounds too.
And he makes the first one. DeRozan is in at shooting guard. He gets them both. James with it. Last game he had 34 points. Here's Williams. No luck on the three-point attempt.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
To Turkoglu. He's against Williams. From close range, it's Mo Williams with the rebound.
And that makes them 4 or 5 now. Their first miss of the game. Terrific start thus far.
And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. Williams. James with it. 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Williams can't get it to go. Raptors with the lead. Here's DeRozan. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. Monte West picks one up.
Not a bad foul there, Kevin. You don't want him to get the easy layup.
Number 10, shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Cavaliers trailing. Verajao down low. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack. Here comes Calderon. Hammers it in off the perfect lead pass. 10 points for him.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Shaq was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Toronto, leading by 5. Here's DeRozan, nets it from the wing.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
James with it, still looking to get on the scoreboard. From downtown, shots good from West. All right, here's my question to you. Is LeBron James a better scorer or a better passer? Because there's some people think he might be the best passer they've ever seen.
Yeah, I really think that's the greatest attribute he has, Kevin. When I first saw him as a high schooler, that was the one thing that jumped off the page at me. He saw things a frame and a half ahead in high school, probably 2 frames ahead in high school, and in the pros he's about a frame and a half ahead. Tremendous passer to go along with all his other physical attributes.
So you saw him then, you see him now, nothing surprises.
No, not at all. He was one of those special guys that was custom made for ready-made instant success with the NBA.
Nice shot by James.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
In the post. O'Neal's there. Takes the turnaround J. Here's Bargnani. Connects on his first attempt.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
Coach Brown wants a timeout.
Congratulations, all you fakers that you see. I graduated. Here's a favor for you haters. Wow, I made it out the ghetto. I made it out the gutter. But still I keep the street and now I'm hottest every summer. They said I couldn't do it, but who are they to call? I started rapping and ended chances of playing ball. And now they doubted, but youngest sprouted above them all. Straight out the Broward County, daughters playing basketball. But I will never fall. Now every call that I get, the game is so involved. In night airs in the period, we hit the mall. I'm going harder than hard, so every day I ball.
Is in it powerful. And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. Dumps it off to James. Passes back, right wing, to West. Shoots from 12. And so here is Toronto. 6-point game. Turkoglu. Wash with it. Too much mustard on that one.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that shot.
Williams down low. Poe. Calderon pulls it in. Here comes Calderon. To Turkoglu. West is there. On the paint. Dumps it off. Here's DeRozan. Makes the long-distance connection. He's got 5.
Well, the D will live with that one. That's really not his range. So even though he bagged the 3, I figure they'll still let him shoot those.
James with it. Here's Williams. Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
For 3.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
To the left corner, Turkoglu drains the open look. They're ahead 23-15. Here comes Williams. 8 points for him. Dumps it off to West. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away. Here comes Calderon. Bosch in the post. Virajao on it. The turnaround J. Bosch with the bucket.
His team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
James with it. Virajao kept alive. Here's Williams. A missed 3.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Now Calderon, tended by West. Here's Bargnani. Can't extend the lead to double digits. Cavaliers trailing. West misses the J after setting up that look with the pump fake. And it's that hustle, Clark, that translates into more opportunities, getting going fast here.
Yep, exactly right. They're really going after it to start this game. A nice, good start for him. He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Here comes Williams. He's got 8. Coach Brown signals for a timeout. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the 4th. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Something different. James with it. difficult shot.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Seconds to shoot. Here's Jack. Oh, he almost hit it from outside despite the foul. Still, he'll get a trip to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Mo Williams.
Jack, shooting 3.
Makes the first of 3. Good on number 2. And he makes all 3. And here is Williams. He's got 8. 5 on the shot clock. High post. Ilgauskas. No good. And Toronto the other way. Now Turkoglu. He's against Williams. No good from Turkoglu.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
And here is O'Neal. Bellinelli is covering. Shaq with the screen. Fires top of the key. Williams' shot is good.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Normally, he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Here's James. Bosch grabs the miss. And here is Jack. Bellinelli. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivered.
The Raptors with a comfortable margin.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open looks. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
We're at the end of 1, and it's already a double-digit lead. The score, 32-21. Thanks for staying with us. The first quarter was one-sided, but there's still a lot of basketball left as we get into this second quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Cheryl Miller.
Guys, Chris Bosh said that last season wasn't his toughest year by far. He said that he was embarrassed by the way that the team played at times, and he was bothered by the boos, but he said that there was some positive signs by the team towards the end of the season. I also had to ask him, did he feel that he needed to add any weight to make sure that he was more competitive in the post? He said absolutely not, that he felt that he didn't need to add any additional weight because he doesn't want to affect his versatility, but he does like the direction that the Raptors are headed for next season. Guys.
Okay, thanks. Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. From the Verizon Center in Washington, we'll see the Wizards. They'll be hosting the New Jersey Nets. The game gets going at 7 o'clock Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch. That's too easy. D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Moon, right wing. Here's Gibson. The 3 won't fall.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Lead pass, down low. Here's Johnson, connects from in close. And like we were saying, having more rebounds helps in so many ways.
Well, here with the lead, it's important that you eliminate second chance opportunities for your opponent and then get some of those yourself.
And here is O'Neal. Johnson on him. Parker sinks the open shot. Anthony Parker played 5 seasons in the Israeli League. They won 5 national cups. A perfect entree into the NBA.
Yeah, he actually played an exhibition game when he was playing for that team.
Oh, that's right.
And played against the Raptors, and that's how the Raptors found out about Anthony Parker. A terrific story, and he certainly has proven their investigation fruitful because he's one of the outstanding three-point shooters in the league and also one of the outstanding young men in the league. He's a guy that a lot of guys look up to because of how he carries himself and his IQ on the basketball court.
Here's Ilgauskas. No good on the baseline J. Toronto with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And here is Jack. 15-point game. Rejected and collected. Great deep by Gibson. Here's Ilgauskas, defended by Jack. With the hook shot. Money with the hook.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton balls. His post game is simply fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as we get a break, let's take a look at some of the scores from last night's games. Win by the Cavaliers of the Quicken Loans Arena. The Celtics were defeated. Houston with the road win. The Blazers dropping that one. It was success for the Wizards on the road. The Mavericks losing in Dallas. And that's all we have for you right now. Bosch with it. 20 points for him.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. The Dallas Mavericks with the road game. They'll be playing the Los Angeles Clippers at the Staples Center. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Down by 15. With authority. He's got 6.
That's a great pass. Way to get it to the open man.
And Toronto has possession. To Bellinelli. 6 seconds to shoot. Bosch can't get it to go. And here comes James. He has 6. From 6 feet, Ilgauskas. Good.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
And here is Jack. 11-point game. Passes it back, and here is Jack. On the mark with the triple. He's got 6.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Right wing. Moon down low. And Jackson gets it to go.
Jackson.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Here's Toronto, leading by 12. Here's Turkoglu. No luck on the three-point attempt.
With nobody around, he can't get it to fall. Won't see that very often, folks.
To Jackson. Leads him with the pass. West. Yes! And the foul.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. West, shooting one.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. And so here is Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Right wing, here's Bellinelli. Drains it for three. He has 7.
They're going for the jugular with the lead here. I mean, they've increased the number of outside shot attempts. They're looking to bury him with the 3.
James with it. He's got 6. Here's Ilgauskas. Can't answer back with his own 3.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds allow them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on D.
The handoff to Jack. To the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch. Hammered. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ilgauskas. And Clark, you're right about what they've been able to accomplish with strong work down low.
Especially on long shot attempts. It's much easier to get back on defense after scoring.
Bosch, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Some changes there for the Cavaliers. He gets them both. James with it. Under 6 minutes left in the second. To Verajao. Got a piece of it. Shaq. Bargnani on him. In close. The shot is off. Now the Raptors take it the other way. Now Calderon. DeRozan. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made him pay.
Here's James. Calderon pulls it in. Here comes Calderon. 15-point game. Here's DeRozan. Hits the far iron, but it goes in. Coach Brown calls a timeout.
Put your hands together for your game time.
Be sure to tune in again this Saturday. It'll be Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets as the Portland Trail Blazers roll into town. Start time 7:30 Eastern.
This should be a good game.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And here is West. Last game we saw him score 14. LeBron kept alive. Verajao's shot is good.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Here comes Calderon. 15-point game. Here's Turkoglu. Hits the tray. He has 5.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Shaq with the screen. James with it, defended by Turkoglu. Fades back.
You have to question his shot selection, Kevin. Poor shots equal bricks and misses.
And here comes James. He's got 6. Here's West. No good from three-point land. The Raptors bring it up. They're on a 10-2 run. Now Bargnani. West on him. Shot's good from Bargnani.
Wow, I think he shocked him there, Kevin. Not the guy you expect to hurt you in the post.
Coach Brown calls for a timeout.
Don't bother to explain how about baby, it's all been in my head. Hey, well, I'm tired of this black and blue, black and blue.
See the Raptors making some changes. And here is West. He's got 7. Six seconds to shoot. O'Neal. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
Shaquille O'Neal has always struggled from the foul line throughout his career. But last season, he actually improved. So much so that he started to call himself O'Nealovich in respect to the outstanding European shooters that dot the NBA landscape.
He sinks the second. Now Calderon. 2:53 left in the half. Calderon wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They'll be taking on the Washington Wizards. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Parker. 9 points last game out. Moon backs in. The shot is off. And Toronto the other way. To Nesterovic. Easy shot. That's good.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing.
And Cleveland has possession. Moon. Poked away. Here's Moon. Misses the trade.
And I really like the way they controlled the paint here in this ball game.
To DeRozan. Calderon to the right block. Nesterovic inside. O'Neal's there. Stopped him cold. The rejection by O'Neal. To West. Left wing. Here's Moon. Nails it from the wing. Now Calderon. 1:13 left in the second. To Nesterovic. O'Neal's there. Nails the turnaround jumper. They're in front, 59-38. Verajao inside, finishes with the soft touch. He has 6.
He isn't known for his soft touch at the rim, but he did a really nice job of laying it in with defenders lurking.
Now Calderon. West gets the reach-in call. That's his second foul of the game. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. They'll be playing the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the Raptors going with something different. Here's Bellinelli. He's got 7. O'Neal's there. 6 seconds to shoot from short range. Graceful finish. He's got 6.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
LeBron dumps it off. Here's Gibson, buries the triple.
Inside, outside, Kevin, I love it. He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Now Turkoglu.
Man, this is ugly, Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided game so far. And that concludes the first half. The score, 61-43. Now it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. Let's have a look at the team stats from the first half. Raptors have been absolutely dominant on the glass.
Yeah, and it's given them a big lead. These guys are really motivated. They've got the desire to win.
Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
And he's been snapping that net, Kev. That's what you love to see. Bucket, bucket, and then more bucket.
It's amazing.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. You know, some of the fans at home are hoping for a comeback here. We'll see if that can happen as we start this quarter. James with it. He has 6. And here is Williams. James with it, defended by Turkoglu. 6 seconds to shoot. The jump hook. James misses.
Another miss, and his shooting percentage continues to go south.
To the wing. Back to Turkoglu. Working on Williams. 6 seconds to shoot. Buries the short-range jumper. He's got 7.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Here's West. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Here comes Calderon. Calderon nails the baby hook. Sweet touch by the 5th-year veteran out of Spain. Check with the screen. Deflected. James. 6 seconds to shoot. Looking to heat up a bit. Nice shot by James.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Now Calderon. Bargnani inside. Bosh leads the game in assists.
Well, that's an excellent job at getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
O'Neal inside. Bargnani's there. Here's West. Yes, from downtown. For 3. 10 points for him.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Bosch with it, guarded by O'Neal. Bosch, the screen. Off the screen, from inside, gets the bucket and the foul. Monte West picks one up. Bosch, shooting one. He completes the three-point play. Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. A little while ago, I spoke with the head coach of the Raptors. According to him, the team is headed in the right direction. He told me it's been one of those games when your team makes its shots and the other team doesn't. It makes up for a lot of imperfections in your game. He hopes that streak continues. That's the latest from courtside. Kev?
Thank you, Cheryl. Now Turkoglu, he has 7.
The idea now is to try to wear them down with full court man-to-man defense.
Bosch, the screen, on the elbow. Shaq corrals it, but that's only his second rebound so far. Here's Williams. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Chris Bosch.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And he makes the first one. DeRozan is in at shooting guard. He gets them both. And so here is Toronto. 22 is their biggest lead. Bosch makes it from 18 feet out. He's got 29 points.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
And here is Williams. He's got 12. Here's O'Neal. Puts the move on. Lays it right in.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Here comes Calderon. It's an 18-point game. To DeRozan. It's tipped. Perimeter. Dumps it off. Here's Turkoglu. It's in for 3. He's got 10. Jose Calderon got just the right seasoning overseas, played 6 years European basketball, a perfect entree to the NBA.
That seasoning led to experience, and that experience led to efficiency. He's one of the most efficient backcourt players in the NBA. Assist-to-turnover ratio extremely high. Excellent three-point shooter. Outstanding free throw shooter. And always seems to be under control when he's out there running the show.
James with it, following the miss by Turkoglu from deep. To James. He's guarded by Calderon. The jump hook banks it home.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
Now Turkoglu, 10 points for him. Six seconds to shoot.
Well, they still have the lead, but they really need to collect themselves and start taking care of the ball.
Shaq with the screen. Dumps it off. Off the screen. Verajao. And it does look like turnovers will be a theme here.
Without question, Kevin. Let's see if they can squeeze the orange and hold it together. They've got to do a much better job of taking care of the ball.
Now Calderon. The dump off to Bosch. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here comes Williams. James gets in close. Shot's good. 14 points for him.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
Now Calderon to end the drought. In close, gets the lay-in. Coach Brown calls time.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for game time. I came from the bottom of the slums, but now I got me. That's because of my roots. I'm talking about roots. I'm talking about roots. Hey, I can't be mad at what got me ahead. I don't regret my struggle due to my success. It ain't that beautiful to ride or overcome the stress. Top ramen noodles, soup happy for the fact I was fed. Look at me now, but all before hey, Mr. Skid Row. The dirty south ain't just the name, the way I been pole. The project, white I call it gizmo. Went from a to them gods and jigger video. Can't find a meal to a meal, only God know it. No record deal to a deal, I work hard for it. Can I live to I'm living like my mama told it? Before you reap it, gotta sow it. Yeah, I'm talking about roots. Can't hate where I'm from.
Both teams changing it up. James with it. 14 points for him. Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Verajao. Bargnani corrals it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Bargnani inside. Lays it in off the glass. 10 points for him. Andrea Bargnani was the first European player ever to be drafted #1 in the NBA draft. And he is still trying to carve his niche in this league.
He is. He's extremely talented. A guy who has tremendous range. Like most European big guys, more comfortable on the perimeter than inside. But I think as he gets stronger, he'll be more comfortable in the paint area. But he's a guy who has to continue to improve the other areas of his game other than shooting. Rebounding and defending, I think, are two areas that he's got to continue to work on.
Cans it from in close.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
Here's James. Connects on the baseline jumper. Nice bucket by the 7-year veteran out of St. Vincent St. Mary High School. Right wing, Turkoglu. Misses the three.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Here's Williams. Knocks down the trifecta. Williams, 15 points in the game.
This is a team that doesn't want to go away and won't go away the way they're shooting it here in the second half. I mean, they've really picked it up with their perimeter shooting.
On defense, the Cavaliers. They trail by 16. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Bargnani. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Parker in the paint. He's guarded by Calderon. Parker's shot is off. It's been all Raptors. 22 is their biggest lead. Bargnani drains it from the wing. 12 points for him. Here comes Williams. 15 points in the game. Here's Parker. And here is O'Neal. Nesterovic is there. Inside, from close range. Oh, just misses. But he'll get 2 shots at the line.
That's his second personal.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
O'Neal shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. And the Raptors going with something different. He gets them both.
Kevin, they've been very efficient from the line today, extremely efficient, especially here in the second half. I mean, they've not missed one yet. 100% from the line, that's strong.
Now Calderon. Here's Bellinelli. Shaq got caught sagging into the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Toronto is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Calderon shooting 1.
Now Turkoglu, 10 points for him. Here's Bosch, nails the easy jumper. He has 31.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan, and he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
To Parker. Williams. James with it. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Money with the post shot. He's got 9. It's been all Raptors. They lead by 17. To Turkoglu, off the pick. Finishes with the soft touch.
Good pick there to set up the layup. That's textbook offensive execution.
Parker. Bosch grabs the miss. Toronto with the ball. 19-point game. The handoff to Calderon. To Bosch. Here's Calderon. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. A different group set to go for the Cavaliers.
Moon and Zadrunas Ilgauskas.
Moon with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
When you settle for that kind of shot, that's a wasted possession. That is not a high percentage look.
Now Bargnani dumps it off, rips it down with both hands. 33 points for him.
He's just hurting their feelings on that one.
Can't get the buzzer beater. We have just finished the third quarter, and it is a blowout. The score, 90-69. Chris Bosh has played his heart out. 33 points and 7 assists.
Well, he's been a nightmare in the paint. A nightmare. He's got a whole bag of tricks down there, and they can't seem to do anything to stop him.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Here we go, the start of the final quarter. We've seen a heck of a performance here, but there's always the chance of a comeback. Glad you stuck with us. And here is Jack. 6 points for him. Here's Jack. Lead.
He's not a sensational dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure.
So it's Cleveland now. Green pockets the 3-ball. And here is Jack. Here's Bosh. Makes it from 18 feet out. He has 35.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plan. Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
And the Raptors with possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bosh, the screen. Inside to Bosh. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will take it the other way. Green wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be an over and back. Bargnani really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Bosh with it. He has 35. Goes up. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. 37 points for him.
Too easy. Far too easy.
On the shot clock. Here's Ilgauskas. Puts it in on the layup.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Jack. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot. And here is West. 10 points for him. And the Cavaliers call time here. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke moments ago with Mike Brown.
Thanks, guys. He told him it's time to turn it up a notch. He said there's plenty of time to rest later. Right now, I want you to go all out. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl.
The Raptors can thank the bench for their solid play. They really are coming up big here.
It has to be nice having that kind of firepower waiting to come in off the bench.
Well, you know the starters love it when they can get a breather and the team doesn't miss a beat. It builds confidence and trust in one another when you get that kind of play.
Bosch with it. 37 points for him. And here is Jack. Swing pass. Here's Jack. The rebound by Ilgauskas. And Cleveland has possession. To Ilgauskas. 18 feet away. Gets it to go.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Here's Toronto. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Forcing turnovers and forcing them out of the gym, man, that is domination.
Here's West. Rips it down. It's been all Raptors. They lead by 17. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Zadrunas Ilgauskas. And Cleveland has possession, trailing by 17. Bellinelli is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Substitutions on the court.
And here is O'Neal. 9 points in the game so far. Bargnani on him. Ilgauskas threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. It's been quite a game for Mo Williams.
This is just a magnificent shooting performance we're watching here. The other team has to feel helpless.
He is lights out from beyond the arc, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Clark, what do you do as a coach and try and slow down the shooting?
Well, Kevin, sometimes there's not much you can do other than challenging every shot, maybe throwing different defenders at him, but sometimes you just have to hope that he misses some shots.
And here is Jack. He's got 8. Bosch with it. Left wing. Right. Can't hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. West inside. Nice shot by James.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
And here is Jack, defended by West. To Bosch. O'Neal's there. Here's Bellinelli. Can't hit from beyond the arc.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here is West. 12 points for him. From short range.
Not bad, partner. If he keeps this up and they can get a few stops, they should be able to narrow this margin.
And here is Jack, defended by West. Here's Bargnani. And he can't stop the run. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 13-point game. Right wing. 6 seconds to shoot. To James with 1 on the clock. Bargnani hauls it in, and that's his 11th rebound of the game. Right. Backs it loose. Stolen by James. And here is O'Neal. Bargnani on him. Here's West. Buries the triple.
West.
He's shooting 75% from long range. Here's Wright. Can't answer back with his own three. The Cavaliers with the ball.
And they're on a tear, Kev. Can they add to this run?
West drains the easy jumper.
So far, nothing the D's thrown at him has been effective. It's been a volcanic eruption.
Hey-oh! They better get a move on. Hey-oh! Bargnani lets loose for three. That's good.
The defense has to know what's coming here. They've got to get to the shooters. I mean, it's that simple. Get out to the shooters and challenge the shot.
You came into my life. You cannot separate yourself. You came into my life. You cannot separate yourself. And I found that around here in this city that I won't disappear. In this city, I got nothing better to fear. In this city, and I found that around here.
And here is Williams. He's got 15. Here's Williams. Kept alive. Jammed down with one hand by James. 20 points for him.
Those are exactly the kind of plays that coaches just love to see. Get in there and run down those missed shots and pound them home.
Now Calderon. He's got 5. 6 seconds to shoot. Wash inside. O'Neal's there. Calderon, that's good. James with it. A 12-point game. Now Verjao. And here is O'Neal. He's up against Bosch with the fadeaway. And O'Neal gets it to go.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Here comes Calderon. 8 points for him. Over Williams. O'Neal with the rebound.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And here comes James. And here is Williams. Inside. 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Here's O'Neal. Bargnani with the denial, and it's still a double-digit ball game.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
So it's Cleveland now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here is Zhao inside. Nails it from close range. Sweet touch by the 6-year veteran out of Brazil. Here comes Calderon. Seconds to shoot. Bosch can't get it to go. The Cavaliers can trim it to single digits. And here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Calderon.
He is an absolute beast off the low block. And whoever's guarding him, I feel sorry for him.
The Raptors should slow it down here and use some clock. Bosch, the screen. Turkoglu cranes the open jumper. Here comes Williams. He's got 15. And here is O'Neal. Bellinelli is covering. Fades away.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
The Raptors with the lead. Bosch in the post. O'Neal's there. To Turkoglu. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock. Coach Brown signals for a timeout. They're down by 10. And here is West. 17 points in the game. LeBron. And here is West. 5 on the shot clock. Over Bellinelli. No good from West.
Well, Kev, they're making a strong statement under the boards. I mean, out-rebounding by a pretty good margin here.
Now Turkoglu. He's against Williams. No Clark, you're right. They're really strong inside.
And it's showing up today, Kevin. I mean, really showing up. There's no doubt about it.
Can't get it to fall from downtown. The Raptors have this one well in hand, especially looking at the clock. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Calderon. Six seconds to shoot. Here's Calderon. Can't get the three to fall. Here comes Williams. From deep. Bellinelli snatches it inside. The Raptors walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Cavaliers 110-100. For his steady play, Chris Bosh is the Jordan Brand player of the game.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.